Hello everybody and welcome back. Last episode we did quite a few things on the Isle of Mara. Today's episode we're going to focus on another language quest. The name is Words of Pure Magic, and this one is a very important one. It is going to be required for the Lost Legend of Lava Storm Heritage Quest, the Claymore Timeline, the Peacock Club Timeline in Sinking Sands, if you are interested in doing that. It's also required for the Troubadour Epic, the Conjurer Epic, and many other quests. There are some NPCs that speak only this language, and if you're not familiar, then you will not be able to pick up those quests or do any business with them. And it's not a involved quest line, but it requires us to visit different destinations in the hopes of finding certain shrines. Now these shrines, there's only 4 of them, but they can each be in 2 different locations. Now they can each be up in 2 locations at the same time, one or the other, or neither. And that is the challenge for this quest. I would like to ask, if you're enjoying the series, to please subscribe. I do appreciate it very much. Thank you. Now my little apartment here has got a few additions. This armoire over here, I've shrunk it down a bit, is the one that I picked up on doing the Improving Relations quest line on the Isle of Mara. And this table was from completing the Carpenter quest that I did. Now on the table you will see a little pillow. And what I've done is I do not need to wear the Haddon's fishbone earring. So I mounted it and it is there on the pillow. I just thought that was a real nice little touch. I loved that quest. That was so much fun. As far as my deity quest, I did do the level 40 quest. Feed to my, one item, to my altar. So I want to make sure that I keep up on that. I've got 4,611 favor. Now when I finished the Carpenter quest, I received this Wantia Artisan's harvesting bag, which is really nice. It's really big, and I really appreciate it. Now the other profession quest lines on the Isle of Mara may offer this as well. I am not sure. So back to the quest for today. If you are in Freeport, you will need to pick up this quest in the Academy of Arcane Science. Just go inside, and on a table you will find a stack of books. You can also find this quest in Hollis and Neriac and Kelethin, but I'm not real sure on the locations in those cities. However, you will be looking for a book or a stack of books. In Kinos, you want to head on over to the Mage Tower. I will meet you over there, and I will show you the location of the quest pickup. Here we are, the outside of the Mage Tower in Kinos. So what you want to do is go inside. And go straight ahead and take the yellow teleport. And you want to come in, come down to this first NPC here, Telemonanoon, and there's a stack of books next to him, right here on the floor. So you want to click on that. And you want to pick up the Words of Pure Magic. Dear reader, I bring you what you already have. This world of ours is crossed by a great many powers that bind life together as nails and glue bind 2 boards. Without the nails and glue, there would be no hole or no wall to a greater thing. All that we know is bound by forces greater than the planes themselves. And from one of these forces, the gift of Druzaic comes to us. Druzaic's the true language of the arcane. The forces of magic can only be represented by most powerful of symbols, symbols so complex and enlightened that they breathe a sentience to the beholder, but only the beholder that can understand the language. I comprehend this language of true magic, and I offer my knowledge to you. Druzaic originates in a well of knowledge greater than all New Tanaan can offer. This well is all around us, and is part of everything we see and are. It is the binding force of magic. Although this force is one of many that bind our realm, it is the only one, to my knowledge, that has presented corporeal gifts unto our world. It is from these gifts that I have deciphered Druzaic. Druzaic has always existed, but only now has it made its way to Norath. I am a seeker of knowledge, bound to no emperor or overlord. The knowledge of this world shall not be bound to a state and confined within vaults of knowledge. I trek for the freedom of knowledge, and in my journeys across these shattered lands, I've encountered sights both wondrous and shocking, and I've yet to encounter anything like the Druzaic shrines. As I traverse the stormy highlands of the once plains, I first gaze upon the beauty of the Druzaic shrine. At first it was a glint from afar that called to me, beckoned me in some hypnotic fashion, like a siren to the sailor. As I drew closer, I could see the aura of magnificence sparkling, swirling about. I added haste to my steps. I came upon the Druzaic shrine and found myself in awe of the splendor that danced all about. I must have been in a trance for days, my thirst and hunger fed by the song of the shrine. Finally, my eyes began to clear, and I found myself bolts away from the shrine, partially bathed in its brilliance. Now, with my senses intact, I was finally able to gaze upon the shrine and record my sight. All about the image I found runes, symbols, form of alphabet. As I stood there studying these runes, thinking I would never be able to decipher such a complex code, the shrine began to hum. The rhythm of the shrine began to seep into my mind, and for an instant I could begin to read the runes. And then the unexpected occurred. The shrine vanished. Where once it did sit, the Druzaic shrine was no more. The beauty of the shrine had vanished before my eyes, taking with it the key to a new language. A language of magic. I was on the brink of discovery, and in an instant it was swiped from me. I wept for the grandeur it was almost comprehended, having seen a glimpse of arcane purity. The days went on, and my exploration of the shattered lands had only begun. I continued on recording my sights, sights that could not compare to the song of the Druzaic shrine. I had met up with my friend from ages past, and he toured the land taking notes to be shared with all Naranthians. I, too, wished to share my knowledge, and wished to share what would have been a new arcane language if the shrine would never have left me. I was alone with memories from within and beyond, words of pure magic. We sailed to new lands together, my old friend and I. We walked over dangerous lands, and all the while I believed the shrine to be gone forever. It was at this end of hope that the sound overtook my mind yet again. I could hear the song of the shrine. I swept my friend's magic boots, boots of great haste. With them I soon found myself face to face with the shrine again, or so I thought. What I saw before me sang the song of a shrine, but contained runes of a different sort. This shrine was a member of the greatness that the first shrine was. With it I listened and learned more of the language unknown. I was yet again in a trance when my old friend woke me. He'd finally found me under 3 moons past. As he shouted at me for foolish ventures, we both were interrupted by the farewell of the new shrine. It was gone in an instant, just as the one before. Weeks passed, and my friend and I almost lost interest in our conversations of the shrine. We found ourselves on a more terrestrial wander, the extreme grandeur of a land ablaze, lava storm. It was on this land that I encountered another friend from my past, the first shrine. The shrine had appeared to me, popped into existence in the blink of an eye, right before us, as if it was there all the time. What was amazing was that when I first met the shrine, I was spellbinding and the runes were indecipherable. But now I could partially comprehend what I read upon the shrine. The shrine's language was almost mine, but I could learn no more from this one. My friend and I stayed at the shrine and planned to make camp there, but the dangers of the region forced us to abandon our safe haven. I left that land with more than the sights I'd seen. I knew now that there were far more of these shrines. I could feel them. I bid farewell to my friend as he boarded the far trotter for other sights. I must go on alone. And now we get our quest. Here we go. I could tell you the end of this tale, dear reader, but the mystery must not be destroyed. In a sense, the mystery was what aided in my comprehension of the new language of archmages and magical beasts. I know Druzaic, and you now know it lives in our realm. Seek the splendor and song when you're in your journeys. Seek the dancing lights and the brilliant spheres of Volzet, Voluzu, and mmorpg. These are your keys to Druzaic language of pure magic. So we now have the quest. And if you open your journal and go down to the unknown, it should be listed there in any of your other language and lore and legend quests. It's a level 45 quest, but I would recommend you doing it, yes, at no lower than level 45. You can pick it up at a very low level. But that's up to you. If you have a mercenary or someone who's going to come with you that's a higher level, it'll work for you. The first shrine that we are going to look for is called the Volzet shrine, and we're going to go to Thundering Steps and see if we can't find it there. So I will meet you on the docks of Thundering Steps. Here we are on the dock, and I'm going to show you roughly on the map for this particular shrine's location. Have a waypoint. Let's put that in. The waypoint in Thundering Steps can be at 973, -22, 1187. And right here is where we need to go. So we're going to go ahead, and you can fly there on a mount. I'm going to take the Griffin to the Cold Point station.
Well met.
Which is way down here. Okay, here we are. We've arrived at Cold Point Station. Nothing here should be aggro to you. We're just going to run along. Hopefully, the shrine is here. And there's some rumblers around here. There's one entrance on this side, but you want to go to the other side of this little hill. And it looks like the shrine is not up because it will be sitting in this area here. What that means for us is we need to check the other location, and that is going to be in Nectulos. So I will meet you on the dock of Nectulos. Alrighty. Here we are on the Nectulos dock. Now we're still looking for the Volzet shrine. Now the waypoint for this one, let me go ahead and put that in, is going to be -1605 48 -1347. And if we check our map, this one's going to be way over here to the east. Right there. So we're going to go ahead and fly over to the Darklight Station. And that should get us fairly close to where we need to be.
Hello.
All right, we are here at the Darklight. So we're just going to head on east here and follow the pointer here. It's going to lead us in, I believe. And it's not up. This is where it would be. We are just going to go ahead and move on to the next one. Now, the next place we need to visit, this is going to be the Vulmyr shrine. So we're going to head on over to Enchanted Lands. I will meet you on the docks over there. We're here on Enchanted Lands. Now, the location for this shrine, I need to put the waypoint in, but it's going to be over here on this island. So that's where we're going to head. Let me put the waypoint in. This is the Volmyr, the Vulmyr, and it's -984, -2, -619. There. You can see the X now. So we're going to head on over there. It looks like the closest is going to be the Misty Grove Station. So we're going to take the horse over to the Misty Grove Station.
Hello.
All right. Once you're here, you want to just head on over in this general direction. Now, you might hit some aggro in this zone if you're 45 or below. You definitely will. These Nightbloods are 39, and there's also some on the island as well, where the shrine is. So hopefully the shrine will be up. And there's the island. The shrine is up. This is it. So you just want to click on it. Study the runes. As you gaze at the strange symbols, you're suddenly struck with inspiration, and you manage to make out the word Vulmyr. This discovery leaves you with the feeling that there are other ones like this. So we've got that one. We do not have to go to the other location, but I will give you the waypoint for it in case this particular location is not there. So the other Vulmyr can be found in Zek, and the waypoint for that is 14, comma, -39, comma, -8 466. And it's going to be over by Death Fist Citadel area. In fact, I think it's kind of behind it, on the edge of the zone there. Fairly easy to find. You'll just have to be careful of any aggro if you are around level 45. Now, the next one we're going to go and look for is called Volcab. And we are going to go to Rivervale, which is actually in this particular zone as well. So we're just going to run on over down the water here. We're just going to follow it. Doesn't take long to get there. All right, if you've never been to Rivervale, you want to look for this rickety old bridge here. And you want to go in there. All right, now this zone does not have travel. This location, you will need to run there. It's not a huge zone at all. Let's see, we're going to give you the waypoint that we need for this zone. And this is the Cab Shrine, Volcab. It's going to be -809, -5, -290. And it's up here in this very top northeast corner. So we're going to run over that way. Hopefully it'll be there. Now it's giving us this thingy here, but it's very hilly in this zone. I'm just going to run around the pathway here as much as possible till we get over there a little bit. Try and head in the general direction. Now the mobs in this zone are in their 40s, so again, you may encounter some aggro if you're 45 or lower. Maybe even up to 50 something. I may even get some aggro in here. I'll have to see. Yep. There we go. That's fine. Okay, well, let's get back on the road. Now, I guess we're going to be hitting aggro from here on out. I'm going to go and viz, just to save a little bit of time. I think we should be good now. Oh, guess the puppets can see. All right. A nuisance, I must say. All right, there's another one there. See if we can cut across, get away from the water. Okay, let's see. We still need to head up in this general direction. Now, it should be right over here. Hopefully. It is not here, but this is the location that it would be. We are going to have to go to the alternate location, and that is going to be in the Firot. So I will meet you on the docks in the Firot. All right, everybody, we're here in Firot, so we're going to try our luck at the cab shrine here. Now, the waypoint for this one, we'll pull up our map, because this one is going to be near the Druid Rings. So you know what? We should probably have just taken the Druid Ring. In fact, let me just put in the waypoint. It's going to be negative 1094, comma 0, comma 913. That's way down here. Now we're going to go ahead and take this horse to the Aliz Tay station, and then we're just going to run over there to that. I think that's going to work just fine. But it looks like it's fairly near a Druid Ring also. So that's also another option for you if you would like to go that way.
Greetings.
So we want the Aliz Tay station. Once you come out to this station, you want to just follow your little golden thread. Okay, these are not aggro to me, which is good. You want to come into this cave, and it is not here. This is where it will be, in this cave. Alrighty, well, on to the next. We're going to go after the Uzu shrine, Voluzu. So we need to go to Everquest. So I will meet you on the dock in Everquest. We are here in Everquest. Now, we are going to go to the edge of the docks here. Now, the waypoint for the Voluzu shrine in this zone is going to be 503, comma, negative 108, comma, negative 1605. Now, this should be near where the entrance to permafrost is, which is going to be over here. There. Now, this shrine is underwater. So if you can breathe underwater, that's great, but I don't think you really need to. I think if you can get right to the location, you'll be fine. But what we're going to want to do is cross the ocean here. A little bit chilly for a frog. You're going to want to take the stable
I greet you.
over to Icegill Lake. All right, now once you're here, you can see we are going to get aggro in this zone. So I'm going to try to get over there in Viz, but I'm not sure. Now see that the giants are still going to be able to see me. Let's see. We'll go in the water. Don't know if there's anything in the water that's going to be able to see us, but what we want to do is get over to that island. Now, you can take the spires here, and that's going to drop you a little bit closer. I'm really not worried about getting aggro. It's nothing I can't handle. So, staying in the water, though, is probably your safest bet to get you there as quick as possible. Because all these giants can see you. Okay, there's a shark down there, but he can't see me. Water globy thing see me? No. Okay. Alright, so what we want to do is come over here. And I'm going to go under the water. There's a quest out here also. And see if we can see it. If it's going to be here, I think it's going to be right here where these spikes are, and I do not see it. The alternate location for this is going to be Lava Storm. So we're going to head on over to Lava Storm. I will meet you on the docks. We're here on the docks in Lava Storm. And we're still looking for the Voluzu, and I'm going to go ahead and put in the waypoint. It's going to be 86, negative 32, 139. And if you notice, it's over here. And this is full of dragons. But we want to take the horse to the Dragon's Breath Tunnel Station. And we're going to definitely run into some aggro here. And hopefully we can invis through it, but we'll find out. So let's get over to the mount.
Salutations!
Dragon's Breath Tunnel. Alright, now these mobs are aggro for sure. I'm going to go and viz. We're going to try to make our way down there. We don't have to go too far. Hopefully. I do want to avoid these dragons. The shrine is there. It's straight ahead. You can see it. Fantastic. I'm going to study these runes. There we go. We've got Uzu done also. And we got that one in Lava Storm. So we're going to head on back now to Thundering Steps and see if we can't get that one. So I'll be right back when we get to Thundering Steps. Hey everybody. We're here on Thundering Steps. Now since we've already run over there, I'm going to save some time, and I got on my Pegasus here, and I'm just going to fly over to the area and we can take a look and see if it's up. Let's hope it's up. Yes, it's up. Fantastic. All right. Fantastic. Okay, so that was the Zet. So the only one that we're missing is the cab. So that means we need to go back and check Rivervale and the Feerot. So, I'll be back with you when we get inside Rivervale. All right, we're back at the Fiat. Let's go. Keep your fingers crossed, guys. Okay. I almost passed it. Too new. Oh. Okay. All right. It's not here. So I'm going to go ahead and wait until it shows up. While I was sitting here and waiting, it showed up. So I'm going to go ahead and click on it. I didn't have to wait long at all, about 5 minutes. So we found all 4 of the shrines, and she now knows the Druzaic language. Fantastic. And that is that. Hopefully on your journey you won't have to keep running back and forth. But it actually wasn't that bad. And that opens the door to quite a few other quests and such. So it's a good thing. It's well worth your time. There's one other thing I'd like to show you before I go. I'm going to head on back to the guild hall. A member of the guild has something to show me, and she won't tell me what it is, so we are going to find out together. I think she's going to be coming through this door right over here, and I really don't know what it is. There she is right there. And that's Moon. She was the one that ran the Speak as a Dragon quest line with us, so this ought to be interesting. She's redecorating again, as you can see. She's got the Thanksgiving holiday table set over there with all the goodies. And Christmas is coming, so this place is going to look quite different. Oh my goodness! Target acquired. Hunting sequence commence. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh, that's...
Sorry about that. I got to
No.
show you my new toy.
That is fantastic. Can you target anybody?
Yeah, you just gotta. You can sit there and click on him and then put down my tune's name. It will only, and then you gotta send it to Hurt.
Oh my goodness. And how did you get that?
A guide event.
Ah, okay. Well, that's a real security guard there.
He's going back to where I had placed him.
Okay. Well, thank you for sharing that with us. Okay, everybody. I'm going to go ahead and cut the video here. That was fantastic. Thank you, Mooney. That was fantastic.
You're welcome.
Thank you for joining me today. If you enjoyed the episode, please give me a like and subscribe. And I hope to see you next time. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.